Welcome back to a new episode of the Social Battery Podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Ju.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Seon.
And I'm Jax.
And guess what? We're finally filming this shit.
Hey,
Let's go.
Hello, guys.
I hope it improves everything, right?
Yeah.
Of
hopefully.
course, of course.
So, let's get straight into it. Alba, what is that?
A part-time job.
Anyone have any more specifics?
Well, Alba comes from the German word Arbeit, and that word came from after the Second World War, when college students couldn't go back to university because they didn't have the money. So the government made part-time jobs for these students.
Okay.
That
Damn.
was called Arbeit, and that word came to Korea and Japan, and now we use it more often.
Alba.
Yeah,
So, aka part-time job, right, Ju?
true.
Yeah.
Dude, you did some research, eh?
Yeah, I did some research.
Nice, nice. All right, so
Alright.
I think we just want to talk about what part-time job is like, what part-time jobs are like in Korea, and then some of our experiences, right?
Yeah,
True.
of course.
Anything that we should know about Alba for the very first thing we should say?
Well, I feel like a lot of students here in Korea, it's mostly students doing alba here in Korea because they gotta make a win.
What?
Okay, we're gonna edit this.
Okay, okay.
Nah, come get
No,
edit,
let's
bro.
go.
We're
Let's
gonna
go.
edit this.
Let's
Bro,
roll
this
it.
is whole live, bro.
So students here in Korea have to make a living, right?
Of course.
Because there are a lot of university students, and most of them live in one rooms, and they gotta pay rent, right?
True.
So these part-time jobs are the only way for them to get a source of income, so they can pay off their rent, and maybe they have to eat, and they can do other extracurricular activities.
Like drinking.
So basically, yeah, alba is working, but you're not a full-time employee.
Like a
Yeah,
part-time
True.
job.
It's literally a part-time
It's the same
job.
thing as a part-time job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pay rent. You gotta pay your mobile
Phone
thing.
bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The bills.
minimum wage here is kind of low, right? Living expenses are so high, but minimum wage is 9,861, which is around
Like $10.
no,
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 not
No,
even
not even to the
$10.
$7.
like $7.
$7.
an hour.
yeah, that's crazy.
True.
But like they pay you more if you overwork.
Oh yeah, if you
Yeah, of
work,
course.
there's this thing called 주휴 수당, where if you work over 15 hours a week,
They pay you a little bit more.
yeah, they pay you the same amount that they would pay you that a day you work.
Oh.
So let's say I work 5 hours every Monday through Friday, then that's gonna be 20 hours.
25.
25.
Oh yeah, 25. My bad. I'm bad at math. We got the math Olympiad here, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got crashed, but anyway.
Yeah, but like 5 hours per day per week, 25 hours, then they would pay me 5-hour wage for that month.
Okay.
Yeah, which is pretty big if you think about it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Maybe it's per week. I'm not sure.
It's
about
per
that.
week, yeah.
Yeah. So like now we can talk about like our own experiences here in Korea.
No, what? But before we get into that, like, what are some of these albas that many like college students do? You know,
Oh.
we can relate because we all have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
experience.
yeah.
But like
True.
very common ones, like there's choir, which is teaching like younger students, elementary, middle school, or even high school students, math, English, Spanish, or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is
Tutoring.
here, the parents in Korea, they find education of their child to be very important. So
True.
they want to educate their students with the greatest education they can have, and that's tutoring basically, which is like a one-on-one.
Private
So
classes.
since a teacher can focus on the student and teach them more things, I feel like a lot of Korean parents choose to do choir.
Oh yeah.
And the reality is they pay lots of money,
Yeah, it's really expensive.
like for an hour. They pay a lot, since that's how important they find
Yeah.
education here in
Oh
Korea.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say when you said about the pay. I think it's one of the highest paying part-time jobs someone can get.
True.
Oh yeah.
Because you can get from 20,000 won per hour to even 50, 60,000 won per hour, which is like $50. And like Kevin emphasized, it's because these parents want their kids to have a great education.
Of course.
They're willing to pay big money.
Yeah.
So for the people that are tutoring, it's good money.
Good money.
It's really good money.
Like you get enough money to like pay the bills and do whatever you want
Yeah.
afterwards.
Better than getting paid 9,861 an hour.
True.
I mean, yeah, I actually see a lot of people that do at least 5 tutoring students at a time.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot. So
Holy shit.
in a month, they actually get like 200 to 300
Bro, that's like
won, which is like
the amount you get when you have a real job.
yeah, it's like
Holy.
$200, $2,000. What am I talking about?
Yeah, $2,000.
$2,000 a month
Yeah.
just tutoring 5
Damn.
students, which is actually crazy. Yeah, but there's also depends on the income of a household.
True.
Of course.
If they have more money, then they're probably gonna give you higher wages, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
And another job that many people do here, or jobs should I say, are like serving, being a waiter in a restaurant,
Yeah.
or being serving in a bar, or maybe even being a barista in a cafe, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are very common, I feel like.
Those
'Cause
are, I
there's-
think those are the most common ones.
Yeah, there's so many restaurants and cafes in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
There was something about like there's more Starbucks in Seoul than like something. There was something, but that's how many cafes there are, you know?
Mm.
Just crazy.
I think it was China. They said that the Americans when they come to Korea, they're like, "Wow, you got more Starbucks than like a state in America."
Yeah, because we got like a Starbucks every 3-5 blocks.
Yeah, that's
True.
true. That's very
Every
true.
block, bro.
It's crazy.
And they're almost near, the station, the subway station. So, yeah, every time you walk, there's a Starbucks logo right there.
True. No, but like it's so common that it's a very common part-time job many people seek. And if you go to like a cafe, Seon here actually works at a cafe, right?
Yeah, I do.
You get to learn how to like brew coffee and like put down coffee, right?
But yeah, we learn how to use the machine. It's not that hard, though.
Not that hard, but
It's not
still
that hard.
better than knowing than not.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man. Should we go into with our personal experiences? I feel like people could relate a bit more.
Yeah, so we're gonna have this structure where first we talk about the first part-time job we had in Korea, and then secondly we're gonna talk about the most memorable part-time job you had, and then lastly it's the most recent one you had.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, who wants to start first?
I can start.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the very first job, actually my very first job ever since I was born was babysitting.
Oh.
Crazy,
yeah.
right? But I was babysitting in Korea, and I got this job through a company that's like they only hire American speakers, and then we have to act like we don't know Korean for shit. We only talk to them in English, and if they insult us in Korean, we just have to be like, "So what's this?" No, but anyways, the pay wasn't bad. That was like 5-6 years ago, so minimum wage was much lower, right?
Yeah.
So I got like 11,000 per hour. But what I noticed is the company, obviously, they took like over 60-70%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
that's why I stopped doing it. But it was really, as a first part-time job, I think it was really great because I got to learn about
treat
these kids, yeah. But they're all from rich families. I would go to like the rich little areas, right?
Oh yeah.
And they're living in huge ass houses. They have a whole room the size of this living room that we're recording this podcast, and it's all toys. But yeah, like I babysat like 3 kids, and then one of them I got really close with the family, so they would always feed me, and I even went to like an amusement park with the kids. We just have fun, and they bought me food. I'm really
That's
thankful.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
But I only worked around 6 months.
So basically, it was only babysitting, like looking over the child, or did you have to teach him English?
I guess you could say I was teaching them how to listen to English, right? And then they would communicate to me in the little English that they know. But some of them are really good, and they're like 6 years old. Anyways, but it was like I would play with them because you guys have to understand, these rich families, most of them, their father figures are always working.
Oh.
They go early in the morning and come back late. So maybe that's why they like me more, that family, especially because I was there like a father, maybe like a bigger brother, older brother, playing with them, spending time with them, a male figure in their life. So I would play with them, and then if they had homework, like English homework, even sometimes math homework, and thank God it was easy, but they had like English homework, and I would teach them, so what's this? And then can you tell me what this is? And so on.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I mean, people wouldn't expect me, a guy like me, to be babysitting. Me neither. Yeah, but it was a good experience.
Do you like babies though?
Nah, man. I like them. They're cute. Some of them are so ugly. They're so cute. But the uglier they are, the cuter they are.
Yeah.
But no, these kids have so much energy.
Did you have to go to the bathroom with them?
Oh no, the bathroom thankfully they could use by themselves.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And I think we can go on to June.
Yeah.
We should go like that. Or should we just go all at once?
Oh, we can go in order.
Oh yeah.
Like
The first alba.
Oh, the
Okay,
first
okay.
alba.
My first job was in a restaurant.
Damn. In Ecuador or Korea?
No, in Korea. Can I say the restaurant name?
Of course.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they get mad.
They're not sponsoring us.
Frank Burger.
Oh.
Oh, that was your first.
Oh, that was your first?
Yeah.
So recent.
Yeah.
I worked like 2 days,
Damn, what happened? bro?
and they fired me.
Why?
They fired you?
I got fired because the second day I finished working. I was going home, and I get this message from the boss saying, "You're too slow to work in here."
Damn. I mean, it is fast food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, are you gonna pay me?" They said,
And
"Yeah,
he
we're
asked
gonna
him,
pay
yeah.
you."
Like 2 days.
Yeah,
worth.
2 days.
They paid me like 80,000.
What was it, minimum wage? Or like
It was an hour.
an hour?
An hour.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I worked 4 hours. So they paid me that. And then I went to once, just it, and I saw another albacin. And the albacin was really, really slow. It was slower than me. And they were working with him. So I was like, I had that thing in my mind that I was saying like, how can they hire someone like this and fire me? But I was relieved because it was really hard, and I always went home with grease.
Greece?
Oh,
You burnt yourself a lot, right?
Yeah,
Like, what was the main thing that you did there?
I was grilling the patties.
The patties?
Yeah, it was really hard, and it was really hot.
So you were like SpongeBob, right?
Yeah,
Krabby Patties.
yeah.
I can
No, but-
imagine in front of the stove and doing this
Yeah,
the whole
true.
day.
Even if there's like air conditioning, it's hot.
Yeah, it's very, very hot. But the thing is, now I know all the recipes from
For
Frank
Frank Burger?
Burger.
And
Yeah.
what are they? Are they mid? Are they cheap?
No comments, man.
Alright, you don't want to get sued.
Yeah,
You don't want to get sued, bro.
But how was it? Like, what was it? Your experience? What did you expect? Like, did you feel for your first iBot?
Okay, it was really good because I didn't know much about cooking, but I learned about how to cook burgers, how to make them. It was really nice.
You can learn from Korean Gordito now.
Yeah.
or maybe you could show him the recipes.
Oh, for Frank Burger?
Yeah, for Frank Burger, and then
Maybe later you can.
Yeah, of
You
course, of
recreate
course.
them.
Hamburguesas Gordito. That's pretty
I'll
good.
use
bro.
my own trademark.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Gordito burgers.
Did they feed you though?
Yeah, they paid me.
No, feed you.
No.
What?
No, they didn't feed me. They told me always eat before coming to work.
Oh, damn. Maybe it's because they're really busy.
Yeah, it was peak time.
That's why.
of
That's
course.
6 to 10.
Yeah, that's high peak time.
Peak time.
I mean, yeah. I guess you can't expect every like restaurant about to feed you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not something that you should expect when you come work. Nice.
Nice.
How about you, Kevin?
Yeah, so the very first experience I had was working at a restaurant called Rhino's Barbecue.
Linus?
Linus Barbecue.
Greatness.
And it's in Itaewon. They basically sell US style. They have
Barbecue ribs.
Like pork
barbecue ribs. They have
Pulled
pork
pork.
sliders,
Oh.
pulled pork. They have
Delicious.
everything, right? It's super good.
Damn.
Especially the mac and cheese balls.
Oh, shit.
Those are amazing. Anyways, so yeah, it was my first job, and I worked full time. I worked like 9 hours every day.
Oh, damn.
9
This was
hours.
before you went to university, right?
Yeah, before.
Yeah.
However, they did not let me rest on the weekends because the weekends were the busiest days.
Oh.
Always packed.
So I had to rest like it was probably like a Wednesday or a Thursday, and I would get minimum wage. It was like 7,500원 back then.
Bro, that's crazy.
Wow,
if
that's
you think
really
about
low.
It was. I mean,
Damn.
there is inflation. If we put inflation into
it. Perspective.
perspective, then maybe
Yeah.
it's reasonable, but still, it was very low at that
Yeah.
time. And yeah, it was a good experience. However, it was very busy,
Oh, yeah.
very very busy.
Wait, how long did you work? Like, duration of your part time?
I think it was like 4 months.
Oh, really?
I
thought you
didn't
worked on,
work that long.
a year.
No,
Oh.
I didn't work that long. But basically, I work 9 hours a day, and then in between we would have a break time. We had 1 hour break time, which is nice. And there was the imonim. She's like the
Cooker.
The boss?
she's like a cooker,
Yeah.
She's like
the
the
cooker.
chef.
But we call her auntie, right?
auntie.
Yeah.
we had the auntie, you know. There's always an auntie,
Always an auntie.
Auntie Kim.
and she would always make us food,
Ooh,
and we would
that's
eat,
nice.
and then we could just sleep and chill.
Wait, but when she made you food, was it like Linus style or?
No, it was Korean food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Did they feed you?
Yeah,
Linus
they
though?
fed me well.
No,
it was
Linus.
like a mini buffet, should I say?
Oh, really?
Like there was a separate room, and then you get some rice, you get some side dishes.
Damn.
Actually, yeah, very good. So it was a very good experience. I don't regret working there, honestly. And I also know their secret sauce, but I'm not gonna.
You said you worked in Itaewon, right? Did you meet someone famous in there?
Oh yeah, I met a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
actually.
yeah. It's possible, right?
So Silky from Red Velvet.
No
Damn.
way. Really?
No way, no way.
No way.
No way,
Seriously.
bro.
You're
Nah.
tripping, man. You're
No,
tripping.
I'm serious, guys.
No way.
Capping.
She came and I
You're the
served
Lulu,
her
bro.
actually,
No,
I
you're
served
the
her.
Lulu, bro.
and
You're deluded.
You asked for a photograph?
no, I didn't.
Why?
I was shy at the time,
Okay.
but like seeing her in person, she's really, really pretty.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I can imagine, bro. Anyways, yeah.
And then one time I also met Kilogram, which is a rapper,
Really?
famous rapper in Korea, and I took a photo with him.
He's in
He
jail
was
right now,
very
right?
chill.
Oh,
He's in
really?
jail. I did not know that. And
For smoking weed, I think.
Oh.
yeah, there are other celebrities I remember, but anyways, yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
a good experience.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
But I know Linus is really big. Like the restaurant is really big.
It's huge,
There's a lot of
it's
seats. How many workers were there at like one time?
At one time, probably 7 workers.
7?
Seven?
Not including the cooks, right?
No,
Just the servers.
So like
just,
waiters.
Just waiters, 7 people. At least
Damn.
7.
Wow.
That's how busy it was on the weekends.
Damn.
We would get at least 300 tables in the weekends.
What?
300 too.
Damn, bro. 고생했어.
But it was a good experience.
Yeah, that's nice.
Do you call that a good experience though?
Yeah, man, you learn a lot.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Anyways, yeah,
Good, good.
we can go to Seon.
My first part-time job, it was flyers.
Flyers.
Yeah.
Bro, I've
But-
never heard this.
But not the ones that you give in the street. It was on a dentist medical like machine company.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a one-person company. It was a really small company.
Okay.
Okay.
But it was a company, and they sell this anesthesia machine, which is less painful than normal anesthesia.
I see.
So it's like a gun, and the needle is really thin, and you put it in the mouth, and it injects the anesthesia really slowly, so it hurts less. And my job was to send flyers to dentists. So I'll go into a dentist, I give them the flyer, I explain what the machine does,
Oh.
and then I do the same with the next dentist. So it was 1,000원 per flyer.
Flyer.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even $1.
Yeah, it's like
Like
how much is this? Like 10 cents? 7
No, like
cents?
70 cents.
70
Yeah.
cents.
But what's the standard? Do they have to receive the flyer?
Yeah, I have to give them the
How
flyer.
do they count?
They give me a 명함,
Like a name.
like
A name card?
name card of the
Business
of the
card.
dentist,
business card.
and then I give that business card to my boss, and he will pay me. That was the system.
So what was your like average per day?
Per day, if it was a good day, like 30.
Wow.
고생했어.
30
30 a day, man.
Yeah,
How
so-
long did that take? Sorry.
like maybe 1 to 2 hours.
Oh.
The thing about Korea, the dentists are all together.
True. There's
Yeah.
like 5 in the same
Yeah,
building.
5 in the same building. So yeah, it was okay.
Nice.
But at some point, like my boss told me that the flyers weren't working. People weren't calling back, so he made me do other stuff. So I started also to send emails to other companies in English. I also started to teach English to his son.
Oh, I like how one thing leads to
Yeah,
another.
yeah.
It was build up there,
yeah.
you know, the snowball.
Then I also would like organize Word files or Excel files for him. Then one time he asked me to teach English to him, which didn't work very well. But
Wait, so how did that work? Every word, every sentence learned is $1?
no, it was minimum wage.
Oh, nice.
When I did these jobs in the office, it was minimum wage, and he would also buy me a lot of alcohol, after work.
Nice.
Free food.
Yeah, free food, free drinks.
So you'd always drink with him.
Yeah, but it was not fun. It was always he talking.
Oh, and you're
I
just
mean,
there.
just listening.
진짜 고생했네.
At some point, I couldn't listen what he was saying, but I just would nodding, hoping that he doesn't make a question.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he didn't notice that I wasn't listening.
So you were just like a personal assistant.
Yeah, I
like
was
a secretary.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
a personal assistant at some point.
Like started from advertising and then to
Yeah.
personal
Filing
assistant.
words, files.
Yeah, but I didn't like the boss. He was not a kind person. I remember this time that we went on a taxi, and we were both pretty drunk, and he started to say shit to the driver.
Really?
Like, you're a bad driver. You don't know the maps. How long have you been driving? You don't
Damn,
know
bro.
anything. And
I mean, yeah, that's when the real identity comes out, right?
Yeah.
After you're
that
drunk.
was the deal breaker. And after I went to military service, he called me back, but I just didn't
Answer.
answer to him.
So how long were you working with him?
I think it was like a year, maybe a year, 8 months.
That's pretty long.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
long time.
But I wasn't like working every day, or maybe I worked for him like once a week. Yeah, so that was my first job in Korea.
Nice. Your first job was very variety.
Yeah,
Wise. There was a lot of things you did, huh?
true.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like first, alba in Korea or
No,
in
wherever.
Guatemala? Okay, so my first alba was in Guatemala. It was after I graduated from school. So before coming here, I stayed in Guatemala for a year, right? So my big sister was in the house, and she was working at the time, and she told me, "Won't you like work before you go to Korea?" So I said, "Yeah." Like I had nothing to do, right? So she introduced me to this company. It's like a factory, and like in Latin America they have 원단 factories, 원단 like clothes
Fabric?
factories,
Fabric.
No.
textile factories. So like the mission was that the boss is Korean, but the workers are Guatemalans. So my mission was to listen to them if they're like planning something bad towards the boss.
Oh,
Talking shit or trying to unionize.
Yeah. Or like to steal money, or like
okay.
shit.
You're like a
I'm like a
spy.
spy,
Yeah.
I'm like a spy.
Damn.
So I was like, okay, good. So I went there. Like it was a 1 hour trip. It's called. So I lived in the city, and the place was in Palin, where almost all the factories are. So I went there, and he introduced me with the job, and but like I can't just stay sitting down, right? I had to learn something about the job.
Yeah.
So I just learned about the fabrics, like what kind of fabrics do they sell, and I even worked as a translator for him because he had buyers, and I had to translate what he was saying and what they were saying. So like I got pretty close to him, and they promised me to pay me $500 a month,
Oh, a month.
which is big money for a
Yeah, of course.
18-year-old
A freshly graduated person.
freshly graduate person, right? So I was like, oh, good, nice. If I work for like, I don't know, for a few months, I'll have enough money to, settle down in Korea, maybe get a house here. So I just started it, and after a month of working, they had to pay me, right?
True.
But the boss had problems. He had problems with his assistant, with his secretary. Like there were even rumors that they were in an affair. So he has a wife, Korean wife.
Yeah.
But he was in an affair with the secretary.
Rumors.
Oh, wow.
Rumors. Because in my church, like Sunday when I go to church, there are a lot of Korean ajoshi there
Yeah.
that ask me, "Oh, I heard you're working there, but I heard that this person is like this. So I was like, okay. So I just heard rumors, right? But one day, I went to work, and it was closed. So I was like, what the fuck? So they opened the door and we went in, but there were like stripe of blood in the floor. The boss wasn't there. He wasn't even getting the phone call. The secretary wasn't there. His car was gone. And there were buyers. The buyers that, I translated, they were like, no, give me my fabric right now. So, like, I was the one in charge suddenly. But, I didn't have any power. I didn't have the money because I didn't know, like, what's going to happen. I went there to spy on the assistants, right? So, yeah, and he flew. And after, like, months, after years, my sister told me, oh, they found him in Costa Rica. So, what I think what happened was he didn't have enough money to pay the buyers, right?
Yeah.
Because, when I went there, their economy level, the wage level of the company was pretty low, I think. So he didn't have enough money to pay the assistants. He didn't have enough money to pay me. So that day when he flew, I had to contact the son and his daughter, but they were in Korea. So I was like, yo, like, your father flew away. I think you have to come to Guatemala to, settle this up because I can't do this. And he was like, oh, can you change me to the person who introduced me there? So I changed him to him and, they settle things up. So, I was like, are you guys paying me? And I texted him back, yo, like, your dad promised me to pay me this amount of money. And it was a month, so can I get the money? And he never replied back. So,
but what was the blood, man?
like, I think there was a problem between him and another worker. Like, in the office there were one secretary, one girl, and in the 현장이라, it's 현장, the place where people make the fabric. With the machines, there was a guy there, and he worked day and night. But I think he wasn't paid. He didn't get paid. So maybe that day, like the day before we went there, he like told him, if you're not paying me, I'm not gonna come to work. And then I guess they had a fight there.
An altercation, huh?
And the boss just flew away with the secretary.
Like, rumors. That's crazy.
Crazy.
For first album, man.
Yeah,
and for the dude that introduced me to this job, I heard from my sister, but he went to jail too. Like, it's
What a
crazy,
story,
man.
man.
Yeah,
What a crazy
that's
story.
like some
Crazy.
Netflix shit right there.
Yeah.
True.
I thought it was Narcos shit. Like, I was like,
Must have
damn.
been scary though, as just graduated recently.
Yeah, like it was like it's your first job,
Yeah.
like you just went there to spy, but you had to experience all of this. So from that day on, I learned the lesson to not believe in people or your boss a lot because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
True.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just real quick, what was your first alba in Korea?
In Korea, my first alba was working in a bar, working in a pub. So in our school, next to our school, there is this street where there are a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants, and I worked in a place where our senior people, they were working there. So they asked me, yo, you need a job? Just come work here. So I was like,
별난주점?
yeah.
That was your first, huh?
And I was like, hell yeah. Like,
Nice.
as a freshman in college, and when you're broke as fuck, you need the money, right?
Oh, of course.
So I was like, yeah. And I started working there as a
Nice,
waiter.
nice.
I started as a waiter and finished as a chef,
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
cook inside.
No, yeah, you always
Yeah.
went like,
Yeah, I went vice versa.
yeah.
And then, yeah, I quit it because I had to go to military service.
Oh, so you worked so long, super
I
long.
worked for a year and a half.
Oh, damn.
So if you didn't have to go to the military, you would have continued working there?
Nah.
Nah.
Oh man, like whenever like freshmen, whenever I talk to freshmen, they ask me, "Oh, like can you recommend me part-time jobs?" Alba in like Annam, where we study and where our school is, and I always tell them not to work at a
bar?
bar.
Yeah, it sucks ass, man.
Sucks ass because you have to clean every shit people do when they're drunk, like their vomits. The bathroom is super dirty,
Kevin knows.
Oh yeah, Kevin knows, but like that's It's really hard. It's really hard to spend, like after school you have to go to work and you have to spend all night. Like you get off like at 4 a.m. You have to sleep like what 3-4 hours and then go back to class again. It's super hard.
Can imagine.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
고생했어.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Should we talk about our most memorable one real quick?
Yeah,
Real
sure.
quick, yeah.
Jaekyeom, we can start.
So, the memorable one, I think, like my first job, you know.
Pyeonju?
Yeah, because the other part-time jobs I did afterwards were like normal, and there was nothing like
Interesting.
interesting as my first job. So yeah, I think I said both of them in just one story.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
You learned a lot though, right?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
And you have fun with your 선배들,
Yeah,
superiors.
yeah, of course. Which, you know, because they had to quit of military service, you know, there are new people coming in, and you're like, you have to teach them. But whenever they come in, they just work for a month, like 2 months, and then they quit
Because it's tiring.
because it's tiring. So you're like,
Yeah, that's the thing I noticed. A lot of albas in Korea, if people think it's tired, like after the second day they work, they just leave.
yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have the how should I say, 끈기?
Commitment.
The
Yeah,
commitment.
commitment towards working and, you know, getting money, because I don't think they're that desperate about
True.
Money.
money, and
They just want something easy that gives them money.
oh yeah, that's why a lot of people recommend tutoring,
Yeah.
but you know, it's not easy to get tutoring, you know, albas in Korea.
Of course. Nice.
What about you, Sal?
My most memorable one was translating a webcomic. There's this webcomic called Free in Dreams, I think it was. Libre en Sueños in Spanish. So my job was to translate it from Korean directly to Spanish. Because before me, they had to translate from Korean to English and then to Spanish.
Oh,
But now it's just directly to Spanish.
Yeah.
did they pay you a lot?
Yeah, it was okay. It was 35,000원 per chapter.
Oh. 35,000 per chapter.
Yeah.
Per chapter, not per book, right?
Yeah, per chapter. So
Wow.
I had to do. I did 2 chapters per week, then 1 chapter per week.
And then 2, and then 1, and 2, and then
Yeah,
1. Wow. That's like
It's a lot of money.
200,000 a month.
yeah. It was good money, and it was fun because the story was interesting, and my dream job is to be a translator one day.
Oh, good.
So it was helping me also with my curriculum.
True.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you. How long does it take you to translate a whole chapter?
Depends on the chapter. There are chapters where just people fight, so it's like kaboom, boom.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Those are like the easy ones, right?
Actually, those are the hardest ones
Why?
Oh yeah.
because onomatopoeias,
Yeah.
that's the word, like, are different
In every
in every
language.
language.
Oh, true.
So I had to find the right word. So I had to do a lot of research for the onomatopoeias.
Did you get a lot of reference from other comics?
Yeah, I had to get reference from other comics. I had to get references from blogs or anything.
Seon, and you know how like each Spanish-speaking country has different words?
True. Yeah.
Which was your the Spanish you would use, like from which region?
It was Latin America.
Oh,
It
just
was
Latin
for
America.
Latin America, so it had to be neutral. But I could use some words that are widely used in
In, like-
all countries.
But sometimes you can use like words that are more widely used in Chile.
No, I couldn't. They
Oh.
specifically told me that I had to be neutral.
I feel like that's harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Realize
tough.
everything.
You have to know which country says how these
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
certain things.
And also, there are some words in Korean that doesn't exist in Spanish.
True.
Oh,
So I had to do more research for them. But it was fun. It was fun, and I also I deeply get into the story. I really like the characters. But
I feel like
Yeah.
you got an inspiration from these stories as well, right?
Yeah,
When you're
true.
writing your own.
yeah, it's like thinking about how readers would read what I do. It was a good experience feeling that.
Nice.
Also, it was nice to look at the comments. and there were people thanking the author and also the translator. It would feel good.
Of course, it's because
Yeah.
it's your work, man.
Yeah, it's part of my work also. But they sacked me.
Why?
Sacked you.
Yeah, because my supervisor didn't like my style, I think.
Can she speak Spanish?
My first supervisor was, I think he or she, I don't know, was Spanish speaker because he would comment my work in Spanish. But the second one was, I think, he or she was Korean, and he really didn't like my style. And after,
Bro, they're just hating on you, man.
yeah, I think
Maybe they
she
like-
was just hating me.
Maybe they liked more the Korean style.
Yeah, I think she liked more the Korean style.
But how would she expect to see a Korean style when you're translating to Spanish?
I don't know.
That's why she's hating, man.
Yeah, and also when you translate literature work, you cannot translate it directly. You have to change some words,
Right.
so Spanish speakers can understand what's happening.
Yeah.
So I would change some words. The meaning would be different, but the message would be the same. And she didn't like that, or he or she wanted a more direct translation, which
Would not make sense in some cases.
would not make sense. And I know it doesn't make sense, but I don't have the power to make that decision.
Yeah, they acting like they're speaking Spanish better than you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, she hated it.
Yeah. And they just sacked me.
Yeah, tripping
Okay.
hard.
Yeah.
It's
At
okay.
least you know that you enjoy your time while doing
Yeah, I
it.
enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, that's nice. That's memorable.
Yeah, it was my most memorable alba I had.
Nice. How about Kevin?
So my most memorable alba is probably working at a festival. It was last year, Slow Life, Slow Live, 2013.
Slow life, slow life.
Slow Life, Slow Live, life.
Life.
I always get confused.
Nah, that's good. That's good.
2023, right?
Yeah.
23, right?
So the lineup was. Okay, I don't know if I should search this, but I'm just gonna give like a rough. The name of the artist that came to this festival. So it was like Jesse J. We had John K, Rel, Alan Walker, Clean Bandit, Amine, Bazi, Phony People. There are a lot of good artists here that I had to mention as well. And basically, the alba I did was I was a personal assistant and a personal translator for one of the artists. And it was actually thanks to Daniel that I could find this job. He also did this for a long time. He's probably going to talk about it
We
later.
have to thank Kay.
Oh, yeah. Thank
Shout
you,
out
Kay.
Kay. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for the good opportunity. And so basically, first thing we do is we go to the airport. We have to pick them up. Then we have to go to the hotel. And then the next day we go to the venue. And after they're done, we go to the airport again. So we're like an escort / translator. And the artists I got were Phony People, which is an amazing hip hop / jazz kind of group. And honestly, at first I didn't know. I haven't listened to her music. But the first impression I got from them was, so I was in the airport waiting with what do you call this?
A sign.
A plan card.
Yeah,
Plan card.
Yeah. And first thing they do is like, yo, what's up? What's up, Korea? They're like screaming, what's up, Korea? And then
there were fans there.
there were not a lot of people,
Okay.
but they were really energetic.
Okay.
They just loved the fact that they were in Korea.
Oh, okay.
And so they take a picture of me holding this.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
They post it on their Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious. You look good
But
though.
they kind of caught me off guard. But anyways, yeah, super energetic people, and it was an honor working with them. Honestly, it was super fun. And at the day of the concert, I actually met a lot of artists as well. I met Bazi.
Damn.
I shook hands with Bazi, by the way.
You haven't washed that hand yet?
No, I still haven't.
Damn.
That's nasty.
Oh. Ew.
And
Bro, doesn't one of the artists follow you now?
yes,
Funny people, right?
Which one?
the lead artist
Oh.
of
singer?
Phony
The
People.
lead singer.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Bro, that's
Damn.
big.
yeah.
That's
Huge.
crazy.
You gotta tell him about our podcast.
You should come to our podcast.
Yeah, well, we'll interview him.
Is it her or him?
It's a guy.
It's a guy.
That would be crazy, actually. Could you DM him or something?
It's LB3,
LB3.
lead singer.
LB3.
LV3.
Anyways, yeah. Before leaving to the airport, he was like, "Yo, thank you for all the help you gave me. You're such a great guy." And he's like, "Give me your Instagram. I'll follow you. You follow me." I was like, "Wow, really?" And
Yeah.
the seriously, the impression I got from LB was that he's super down to earth, humble person. He's very humble. Like he's it's a famous group, but he's still like a normal person. And he treats other people as their friends. And yeah, I really love meeting new people, and it was a great
So
experience.
it's so memorable. Huh?
Seriously, super memorable. Yeah.
You get to
Super
learn a
cool.
lot of people.
Yeah.
I meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
Nice.
We can move on.
The most memorable part-time job I had was in a club. I worked just one night because I couldn't handle it.
But it
just
was
one night.
memorable?
It was really memorable.
Alright, let's hear it.
But in a good way?
In a good way?
Yeah, I can say that.
Okay.
Okay.
It was very funny because they contacted me and they told me like, yeah, you should come, you should work, and you should see how's the environment, and we'll pay you like, it was like really like $50.
An hour?
No, the night
Oh,
How
the
long does it
night.
work though?
from 7 to 4.
What?
Only
Wait, that's
$50
cheap. Wait,
for
wait.
7 to 4?
No,
No, it was really good then.
Five,
Nah,
I don't
9
think
hours,
so, man.
nah,
7 to
nah.
4,
$50 in 9 hours.
Bro, that's
9
kind of
hours.
sus, man.
It's
Wow.
5만 원? 50만 원.
50만 원.
$500.
$500.
Sorry, my
Oh,
bad.
damn.
So-
That's huge.
Yeah, that's
Okay, that's a very good job. That's a very high-paying job.
Like for a
So-
night? Yeah.
Yeah. The first thing they told me was to peel some fruits.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I did some stuff. I served, and it was like late at night, very late. It's like 4 a.m. Like it was like 3 a.m. and I was peeling some apples, and I was standing up right in front of the trash can,
Uh-huh.
and I was peeling the apple.
Yeah.
And the apple, the peel, was in beside my
in between your legs and
in,
it
be-
fell?
in between my legs, and the girl in the back thought I was doing something,
You're touching yourself.
Yeah.
Nasty.
The hell?
something, yeah.
Why is she
Something
thinking like
naughty.
that?
I don't know. She was very crazy. She
Was
was
she a
really
worker?
weird. Yeah,
Oh, really?
Oh.
she was really weird. It was really weird. Girl, I don't want to be mad to you, but you girl were crazy. That girl was very crazy. And she went to the manager and told him, he's doing nasty things. And the manager came and said, what are you doing? I said, I was peeling some fruit.
Feeling an apple.
And he was like, okay, keep going. And the girl was, no, he was doing nasty things. Like, what nasty things I'm gonna do in a kitchen?
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
true.
I'm pretty sure the manager knew she was crazy. Huh?
Yeah, she was very crazy. They told me when I entered, they told me, be careful with this one girl.
Oh,
She might be
really?
very-
They tell you that, but
Yeah.
they don't fire her.
No, because she was good at working.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Crazy but good at work.
Crazy, but she was very crazy and she was very ugly. Sorry, but
She was fired.
That escalated really quick.
I have to say
With
it.
some personal.
No,
hatred.
but if I would be a manager, I would hire a girl who is pretty and works well. But this girl was really ugly, but she worked well. So I think that gives her a point.
Okay.
Maybe the manager needed her to be in the club, so the
I don't know.
Club
The
people
manager was very.
Yeah.
He was a young man. He was in his 25.
oh, that's really young.
Like our age right now.
Yeah,
Around our age.
it was really good.
Nice.
I
Memorable.
hope that girl watches our podcast.
Yeah. So she gets like a reality check.
Would she understand though?
Yeah, she
She
spoke
has good English.
Chinese and English.
Oh.
Nice. Why was it memorable though?
It was very memorable because it was the first time I stayed until late at night, like working, and with a lot of people in a rooftop. So the view was good. I was very curious about how these things work, but I loved it.
Oh, nice.
It was nice, but my body wouldn't help me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe if you work in one of those places, your cycle completely changes. Your
Yeah.
sleep cycle. So you
Yeah.
basically have to sleep in the afternoon and then work at night. Oh man,
That's crazy.
That is tough.
Yeah, really tough.
But you just work one day?
Yeah, it was one day because I can handle it.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
But you learn a lot in one day, huh?
Yeah, a lot.
There's a cycle, girl.
Yeah.
And she's ugly. What about you, Daniel? What's your memorable?
My most memorable? I think I'm gonna have to go with the time I was working at a bar in Itaewon. Yeah, that's the longest time I had a part-time job. I worked for like a year. But it was just memorable because I learned so much, and I noticed, that's when I noticed, I told myself, it's not easy to earn money, is it?
True.
Nothing's easy.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You know, like before I got a job, I would get like a small monthly allowance, you know, because I have to live and my parents would send me a bit of money. But once I started to understand truly how these things work, you know, I'm like, damn, I'm here at 4 a.m. What the hell am I doing? I'm tired, but I guess I gotta do it, you know, because I gotta get the money. But yeah, I also kind of learned that I shouldn't be nice to everyone. Because there were some assholes there, man. Like, there was this one guy that would come. He came in with his friends, and he's acting all tough and cool. And then, you know how he called me? You know how they say Chogyo or like 사장님 when they call like the waiters, right? But he's like calling me like a dog. He's like, like whistling at me.
Like what?
Yeah. And back then I was like, I don't know, naive, I guess you could say. I just went and just did it. But I understood. Man, some of these people are assholes. Some of these people are just not good people you should be around with. I just saw so many different types of people. I get a simple understanding of who they are. And of course, they might be different from how they act. But, you know, a first impression is very important. Not that I'm going to become friends with the people that I'm serving, but yeah, other than that, I just had a good time because I was working with people that I know.
Oh, yeah.
They're the ones that called me. Jaekyeom, in fact, also worked for a little bit.
Of course.
He came in for me once when I was feeling like shit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. But yeah, we would finish work like at 3 a.m. and we drink till the morning. But that's how the cycle was.
Yeah.
You're already awake at 3 a.m.
Yeah, true.
And it's far away from home. Might as well just drink and ride the first train home.
And then we go get some McDonald's. You know.
It was good. I feel like I learned a lot. That's why I think it was very memorable.
That's cool.
Out of all the things you learned, what was the most important thing you think you learned there?
There, the two things that I said.
Those are the most important things you learned?
Yeah. I understood that it's not easy, man. It's not easy to make it through sometimes. But sometimes you just gotta pull through.
True.
Yeah, because it was really tiring and it was really busy because it was Itaewon.
Yeah.
And there's assholes.
Yeah, at that time, Itaewon, I can't imagine.
It was packed.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, that some people just, I don't know how to say it, but I feel like they just want to be cool. Or they think what they're doing is cool.
Or
Being disrespectful to others.
were those guys? It was mostly guys, right?
Yeah.
Were they with girls?
No.
It was just guys.
It was 4 dicks, bro. Just like us. 5 dicks here. It was like that, basically.
Okay, so if there was a girl, I would at least expect, like, I would be like, oh, they want to look cool in front of the girl, right? But if it's all guys, then I guess.
No, but like you gotta know that place. It's you know, there are a lot of customers, and you know, there are groups of four girls maybe.
I see.
So probably they wanted to be look
hunting.
cool.
They're hunting.
Like we
to
said,
try to hunt. You know, they had to build up the moment. You know.
I don't know in what world being disrespectful to someone is cool.
Yeah, but like that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was a good experience. I had fun for a year. It was good money too. The boss man was very nice. I mean, sometimes his voice was cranky, but
And he expected too much on us, but yeah, super good pay.
it was a nice
Comparing
guy.
it to other bars,
back then, at that time,
that
it was
place
really good.
was. I'm kind of sad it disappeared.
Yeah, it's
It
gone now.
disappeared due to Corona.
What happened? What
No.
happened to the place?
No, the owner of the building said he's gonna remodel the first floor, but then remodeling the first floor would be completely contradictory to the way that's how the boss works.
Yeah.
To my boss works, so he's like, okay, I'm not gonna pay for this shit anymore. So he went down to somewhere where he used to live, and he opened a restaurant, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
With his son.
Do you know how
that's nice.
the restaurant is doing right now?
Nah, I haven't talked to him for like 2 years.
But the place, they changed it to a
Mexican thing.
Yeah, Mexican thing.
Oh.
Xolo. It's called Xolo.
Xolo?
Now I feel hungry.
It's the place where they sell tacos, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right in the popular street.
Yeah, in the popular street.
Yeah.
Yeah, and lastly, I feel like we can quickly talk about the current alba that we're at, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can start checking on.
Yeah, I gotta go in a few minutes. But yeah, I'm working in a English academy. It's a library, but we just call it an English academy, which is teaching kids how to talk and how to listen. So there are kids from kinder to, there's some high school kids too. There were, but now it's more from kinder to, 9th grade, 10th grade. And what they do is they just come in, they got a level because they take a test before starting, the academy. So they got a level and they choose a level book. There are books with each level. They choose a book and they read for around 45 minutes to an hour. And when they're done, like there are some teachers and we go to them. We talk about the book. So like, what was the book about? Like, did you like the book? Who's your favorite character? Like all those discussion questions.
Yeah.
And then after that, they start writing summaries about the book and we just check it. And when they're done with that, they can choose any book they want and they just read until their time is done. So that's what I'm working right now.
And that's where we have to go right now, right?
Yeah.
Soon.
It's pretty soon. It's okay because my coworkers are like mostly they came from like abroad
Like us.
like us.
Yeah.
And most of them talk in Spanish.
Mm.
Most of them are from Guatemala. So I know those people too. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's nice.
That's nice.
It's just that there are some kids that, as you said, they're super ugly. They're cute.
I was gonna say that.
It was
Oh,
me.
maybe it's just a mix of you two.
Yeah.
Oh, ugly and cute.
Yeah, ugly and cute. But
ugly cute.
like they're cute, but there's some kids that they like just
Stress you out.
stress me out. Like,
Of course, they're children, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're cute. But I think from this job I'm working, I learned about patience. That it
I can
requires
imagine.
a lot of patience
Yeah.
to raise a kid and spend time with him. So yeah. What about you, Seon? What are you working?
Right now I have 2 part-time jobs. The first one is I'm a web page
Translator?
automatic translator, AI translator tuner. So I go to the web page, I see what the AI translator did wrong, and I change it.
Oh.
And
Spanish though?
no, it's in English.
Oh, nice.
So by that, the AI program also learns from me, and the web page is well translated. That's one of the jobs I am doing. And the other one, I think you guys already mentioned it. I work in a cafe, Tucson, near KU. And yeah, I'm a barista there. I make coffee, I make drinks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah, it's nice, it's chill.
Gets busy though, right?
Just for 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours.
Oh, nice.
But the thing is, I have to close.
Oh, closing is hard.
Yeah, so that's a bit tiring. I have to clean the floor, wipe the tables. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's okay because most of the days there's not too many people, so I just sit down and just watch Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What's the biggest thing you learn while working in a cafe? Because I feel like none of us have ever worked in a cafe. You're the only one that has. So
Oh,
we want to know. Oh, you have.
I worked
Juicy?
at Juicy once.
juicy. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a fruit drink cafe. But anyways, yeah, back to Sam.
So what do you learn working at a cafe?
Not that much about the cafe itself.
Oh, yeah?
I mean,
Drawing in the cafe.
Can you make the lattes?
Latte art?
No, I cannot make that.
But you guys have latte, right?
Yeah, we have latte, but we don't do latte art.
No, that bullshit.
Yeah, but I know how to like steam the milk
Oh,
in a pretty way, so the milk foam is pretty and it's smooth.
oh really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's good.
yeah,
That's
and
cool.
I can make espressos.
Oh.
That's pretty easy. And well, I learned that this is not a good thing, but you can mess a little bit with the drinks, and people are not going to notice.
Hey, bro, that's not what you say.
Yo,
That was kind of unexpected.
what do you do with your drinks?
Bro,
No, I
you
mean,
gotta be careful,
For
man.
example, we have 3 types of syrups of, I would say durazno.
Peach.
Peaches. We have 3 types of peach syrups. I mess them up like every time. People just don't notice.
They don't know
3
this.
different types. Do they all taste different though?
Yeah, they
How did
really
they not
don't.
notice that,
They think it's just the way it is made and just drink it.
bro?
And I never got a complaint myself.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but there was one time. It wasn't me, but it was one time. You know affogato,
Yeah.
which is ice cream with coffee. So in the coffee jar, when we clean the machine, we have to like unscrew the el tornillo, ¿cómo se dice?
The
The
bolt.
nail.
The nail, the bolt. I put it in a coffee jar.
No way, and it wasn't there.
So another worker just took that jar. I put the espresso shot there. I just served it.
Oh damn, bro.
And gladly, the customer realized it before eating it.
What was he mad? Was he or she mad?
Yeah, she was crazy mad. I wasn't there, but I heard that she was really mad. She told us she was going to complain to the
Manager.
no, not to the manager, directly to the company.
Oh shit.
And yeah, we had to write a report about the incident.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
What were the repercussions of that?
not much.
Not much.
I mean, we're still
Don't do it
working.
again.
I'm still working there.
True. Just don't do it again.
Yeah, I think it was just don't do it again. Yeah,
Be careful, please.
yeah, be careful. Gladly, she didn't ate the bolt and went to hospital because that would be different.
Imagine.
Yeah,
That would be whole
Imagine.
different.
You
Yeah,
might not be here with us, man.
true. I mean, it wasn't my fault, so. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even there.
Yeah,
that day.
true. There, so.
What about you, Kevin? Do you work in any alba?
So the most recent one, actually the only one I'm doing right now is tutoring. And it's this kid, he's 12, 6th grade right now. And I've been tutoring him for 2 years now.
Oh, is it Japanese guy?
Yeah, Japanese.
Half Japanese, half Korean.
His mom is Japanese and the dad is Korean.
Oh,
And they came to Korea and he's actually attending an international school here in Korea.
Oh.
Funny thing is he can't speak Korean. He only speaks Japanese and English.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't speak Korean.
because international schools you don't use
Korean.
Korean.
Exactly.
That just tells you that his father is not around much.
No, he's not.
Ooh.
The father's always busy. And from what I know, the father's a vet.
Veterinarian.
Oh
He's
yeah,
a vet.
it's a bad.
He's a vet.
So you can imagine, it's a household with a lot of income. But anyways, that's how he's always busy. So, like Daniel said at the beginning, I would also be a father figure for
For him.
the kid. And since both his parents do not speak English, he talks to me about a lot of stuff. Like sometimes he will get very deep. He would ask me, what is life?
Damn,
He's-
12 years
yo.
old.
He's in sixth grade, isn't he?
Damn.
At that age?
But he asked that while watching like Skibbity Bebop, right?
Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity Toilet.
Give me the
No, but I can't really tell a 12-year-old kid what life is. I don't even know what life is
So
itself.
what do you tell him?
I would tell him, just do what you're doing. That's life. Just play Roblox, watch Skibbity Toilet. That's life, okay? Right now, you're gonna figure it out later. Just do what you want right now.
I think that you executed very well.
Yeah, that's a
I mean,
good
what else am I
answer.
gonna tell him? Like,
True.
you're gonna have to grow up,
Get married, have
earn money,
kids,
yeah,
work your ass off.
work your ass off. If you don't, you're gonna live in the streets. I can't be telling him that. I mean, he's still 12, right?
Yeah.
But some things I learned. I also learned patience.
Yeah.
He's a very naughty kid. He's very loud, always talks, does not like to listen. I like him though, but it's just he's a kid, right?
Yeah.
He's a kid.
He's a 12-year boy.
Yeah. And the thing is, I have to tutor him for 2 hours, and kids' average attention span is not 2 hours. It's
Like
probably
30
like
seconds.
30 seconds or like 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
So the alternative the solution I found was to give him a lot of breaks in between. So sometimes we play chess as well.
Oh, chess. He knows how to play.
He loves playing chess. He's actually very intelligent. He has a lot of knowledge, but I feel like the knowledge is centered into the wrong path. Anyways, they're kids.
They're kids.
They watch a lot of things on the internet. They learn a lot of things. But yeah, I enjoyed. I really enjoyed tutoring him, and my time is coming to an end with him. And I kind of feel sad, to be honest, that I have to leave him.
I feel like you're leaving just when he's about to hit puberty, man. Is that a sign?
His voice is changing a little bit as
really?
well right now. Yeah, his voice is starting to change.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. And yeah, anyways, I'm doing that right now. I'm going to quit soon. And I really hope the best for him in the
nice.
future.
That's nice.
What's his name?
His name is Yubin.
Yubin?
Yeah.
Shout out to Yubin.
Shout out to Yubin.
Yeah.
He'll be listening to you someday.
Someday.
Maybe. Yeah, Ju, you can talk about.
Well, I'm into something you guys know. I prefer not to saying it because we have some problems. But right now I'm not working in anything like very often.
Yeah, you're just taking your time out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta relax.
Chill.
Yeah, it's
Just
fine.
focus on studies.
Well, not even that. I'm trying to figure out about this military service.
True.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That will be your job soon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty big thing in your life.
It'll be good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice experience.
How about you?
Me, I'm working currently 2 part-time jobs as a waiter. Near our school, I'm working in a Japanese type restaurant and an Indian curry house restaurant. Really good.
The India Korean restaurant?
It's good, huh?
Yeah,
Very
that's a
good.
good
Pretty
place.
good.
Yeah.
Come on over, guys. I'm pretty sure some of our listeners, hopefully, I've talked to them in our restaurant. But yeah, we work there. I work there every day, Monday through Friday. Hey, I'm getting paid pretty good now because I get chuyusu on what we explained in the beginning, right? But honestly, I'm not learning anything. I'm just doing it for the money. I gotta save. I gotta save up.
Yeah, but those jobs, you just don't learn anything.
Nah.
Yeah.
I only make I just talk to the other worker, right? And I talk to the Indian chefs because they're Indian chefs. They're really fun. Other than that, I'm just doing it to save up some money, you know.
True.
Yeah, that's my current job. I think that's a nice way to end it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a little update about all of us right now. But anyways, thank you for listening to our podcast. I hope you guys learned something in the beginning and had a little good laugh with us later on. And I don't know if it will come out with video or not, but
Yeah, I mean,
we'll check it out. We're in the testing.
It's our first time doing the setup.
Yeah.
So if there's like anything,
Maybe.
if you guys want to give us feedback on anything,
Please,
we're
some
always
recommend-
Leave it in
open to
comments.
feedback.
It's
And-
pretty messy right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's
we
messy
gotta.
at the beginning.
But it's our first time.
Yeah.
We're gonna organize
figure it
everything.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys enjoyed. You know, now you guys might have seen our faces now. You know, get a little bit more familiar with who we are. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. This was a Social Battery Podcast, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. Get ready to be energized.
Take care.
Take care.
guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye bye.